Welcome to the following presentation of the Southeastern Conference on ABC.
One of college football's oldest rivalries is renewed on Black Friday in Starkville. It's the 122nd meeting between number 7 Ole Miss and Mississippi State, better known as the Egg Bowl. A ton at stake today as Lane Kiffin looks to lead Ole Miss to its first college football playoff with a win. But whether Kiffin would coach in that game or leave for another job is of great speculation. The Rebels are seeking their first ever 11-win regular season thanks to the emergence of quarterback Trinidad Chambliss. Mississippi State looks to play spoiler and become bowl eligible as true freshman Kamario Taylor makes his first start for the Bulldogs. But the game has been overshadowed by the rumors about the immediate future of Lane Kiffin. With more, here's Marty Smith.
Dave, this is the greatest era of Ole Miss football ever. In fact, the victory today would mark the first 11-win regular season in 132 years of Rebel football. The leader of that historic rise here at Ole Miss, obviously, Lane Kiffin. And as a result of that, he's the prettiest girl at the dance in the wildest coaching carousel we've ever seen in college football. Florida wants him. LSU wants him. Ole Miss wants to retain him. 1 week ago, Ole Miss Athletic Director Keith Carter released a statement. We would like to have an answer and expect to have an answer tomorrow on Saturday. I interviewed Kiffin on the field here just about an hour ago and asked him pointedly, where are you in this decision-making process? He pointed to the game, but said, Marty, this has been going on for weeks. Yeah, the noise is loud, but we're used to it, Dave.
And obviously, Marty, we'll be talking about that throughout the entire day. Dave Pasch, Dusty Dvorak, Taylor McGregor. All right, Dusty, as a player, what's your mindset? You're going into your rivalry game, and you're dealing with all this outside noise.
Well, it's very simple if you're a player for Ole Miss. It's one singular focus, and it's to win this game. When this season started, this team came together. They had hopes, aspirations, dreams of playing in the college football playoff for a national championship. You win today, you see those achieved, and it's about leadership. And we talked to the quarterback, Trinidad Chambliss, this week. He took to social media and he talked to this football team and he reminded them, we cannot allow this to be a distraction. We have to stay focused, we have to stay locked in, and we cannot let this take away from what we've done in the position we're in here today.
It's arguably the biggest game in modern history for Ole Miss, with a playoff spot at stake as they face their arch rival. And the man himself, Lane Kiffin, will join Taylor McGregor live when we come back to Starkville.
You're watching Fairfield by Marriott Rivalry Week.
Welcome to the SEC on ABC, presented by Target. Okay, let's hear from the head coach at Ole Miss, Lane Kiffin, standing by with Taylor McGregor.
Thank you, Dave. Coach, there's been a lot of outside noise the last couple weeks regarding your future. How have you kept your group focused on the task at hand today?
Well, these guys have been dealing with that for a lot of weeks in a row, so we're focused on going 1-0. There's a lot on the line here. Rivalry games, records mean nothing, but to get to 11 wins for the first team in the history of this state would be amazing, but we're going to have to play really consistent and play really well football for 4 quarters.
Yeah, you said it. Records mean nothing in a rivalry game. What is the biggest challenge in this Egg Bowl?
Just to stay composed. You know, these guys are really good. They have a really good offense and some dynamic playmakers, so we got to play really well, win the turnover battle, and limit explosive plays.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, guys.
Dave?
And if they win, Taylor, they still could make it to the SEC title game next week. They would need help. Losses by A&M tonight against Texas on ABC, and Alabama in the Iron Bowl on ABC tomorrow. Ole Miss won the toss and elected to receive. Kyle Ferry will kick it deep. Isaiah Hartrup is the deep man. Texas A&M is in the SEC title game of the win. So is Alabama. That's why the Rebels need to win and get help. It'll be a touchback